Every cuisine on earth has its own clever comfort food. Dishes that draw a group around a table, easy, delicious and satisfying. And when they're seafood-based and you get that fresh, briny aroma of the ocean, everyone's taste buds dance. This is not the fare of fine restaurants, but full-flavoured umami hits. Welcome to Food Safari Water. In this episode of Food Safari Water, a Northern English fish pie to touch your heart. Luscious, spicy Sri Lankan crab curry. It is awesome. The ultimate pancake, Vietnamese bang xiao. Lebanese golden fried garfish. And creamy Portuguese bacalhau à brás. Yum. It's erupting.
We don't want to take that any further. That is ready.
There's nothing quite so cosy as a fish pie, a traditional dish in the UK over the centuries, created in the small fishing villages as a way of using up surplus catch.
It dates back to the 1300s, I think it's when the fishermen got off the boats. They couldn't sell that fish, all the trimmings, so they gave it to the wives, and the wives stuck it in a pie.
Growing up in North Manchester in the UK, Chef Nellie Robinson would look forward to his mum's fish pie every week.
We used to sit around the table. There used to be a big pot in the middle of the table with big, thick white bread, and then we just used to tuck in and eat it.
Nellie started in kitchens at the age of 14, working at Michelin star level in the UK and Paris before coming to Australia and in 2016 opening Nell, serving an exquisitely prepared series of small courses rooted in the strong taste memories of his childhood.
This is what I love to eat, a good curry and a good shepherd's pie. What else do you want, you know?
The boy from Manchester.
You can't take the boy out of it, you know? So, yeah. Right, so we'll start with the salmon. So we're just going to skin the salmon down the side. Chunk-wise, we're going to cut it right down the middle, and then we're going to do...
Oh, it's beautiful fish, isn't it? Mm.
All right, so this is snapper from New Zealand. And with this, we do want to put it in chunks because this will flake.
So you want some fish to hold together and others to flake?
That's why we use different textures of fish through it. It's a smoked haddock, which we got our friends to smoke for us last night.
It's beautifully
but again,
smoky.
you see how fresh it is.
Yeah.
And again, I'm going to keep this quite chunky. And then I'm going to put some of the prawns. I'm going to do probably half of them, I think, prawn. So that's your fish. Now we can mash now. So these are Desiree potatoes, which I find are a bit more floury and better for mashed potatoes. Just going to stick that on the stove.
In salted water?
Salted water, yeah. I don't ever put a lid on it.
Great. Well, it's always good to get the secrets of a perfect mash.
It is, and I'm very, very passionate about my mashed potatoes, as you can imagine, coming from the north.
Yeah,
so,
indeed.
It's got to be fluffy and white and lots of butter.
Oh.
Yeah. So we'll let them drain, and then we'll add them on top. All right, so trick to mash is when you've mashed it, beat it after you've done it.
Oh, mash and then beat?
And then beat, because if you beat it, you get a lot of fluffy mash. So you see the butter's already started to melt.
That's
so
a lot of buttery goodness there.
Cold milk, not hot milk again.
Cold milk, yeah.
The reason for that is hot milk sometimes can split it. Right, so I'm going to transfer now to the old-fashioned wooden spoon, and then we're going to beat that, so
by beating it, you're adding a fluffy texture.
Fluffy and air, yeah, so it gives it that fluffy texture over the top. Got to do some buttery goodness in that. Right, so just going to melt the butter slowly. This is for the bechamel. Then add your flour.
Just plain flour now?
Just plain flour. So you need to cook that flour out, usually for about 30 seconds to a minute. You don't want your milk fridge temperature, you want it room temperature. And it'll come together very quickly. I'm moving on to stock now, so this is a fish stock, and then this just gives it that extra bit of fishy taste into that pie. And this is the point where you can start whisking really, really quickly. You see how beautiful and smooth and velvety that is?
Yeah, it's a great bechamel.
So I'm gonna add the cheese.
That's a beautiful cheddar, isn't it?
See how crumbly it is, but how amazing it is. So that's ready for that. So this will go really smooth now. All right, so I'm just going to take it off the heat now. So I've just added salt and pepper into that cracked black pepper. That's ready to go. Cheesy, yeah?
Deeply satisfying. It is. It's great on its own.
Oh, yeah, you could eat that with some chips.
Ooh.
In front of the football, that's what I think.
Yeah, English nachos.
Oh, stop it. So you see how the bechamel has now cooled down? So in that, I'm going to add 1 lemon zest and 1 lemon juice. We're just going to add dill, peas.
Now, you've cooked those?
Yeah, I picked them and blanched. And you can serve these on the side with butter. But I love the texture side of it. You eat a pea and it pops. It's like when you eat a samosa. That's the best feeling, is when you eat a samosa and it pops in your mouth. Fish. Salmon, snapper, haddock and prawn. And then we're just going to fold this through.
That's a beautiful, chunky mix.
And that's what you want. So we've got a nice big pot there. So you see how thick it is?
And you want that consistency.
You want the consistency, because, again, when it heats up, it's going to go back to
A bit more liquid.
A little bit more liquid. All right, now we're going to put the mashed potato on that. Still a bit warm, which is good, because, again, if it cools down, you're not going to be able to spread that on top of the pie.
Oh, luscious. Look at that.
And the other thing is, I could just eat that bowl to myself. I don't need anything else. Mashed potato and Nelly is in the same sentence. So always do the edges first. We'll smooth it out. So on the top of that, some beautiful chopped leek, which gives it that crunch when you go in. And then I'll push that into the mash. And then the cheese. You will not be having this on a diet. Because that is heaven on a pole.
It certainly is.
Right, we'll get that in the oven. 200 degrees. Probably take about 25 to 30 minutes, depending how crispy you want it. I think we've got time for a cup of tea.
Nice.
I'll stick the kettle on.
Some mash.
Now some mash.
Oh, my Lord.
There we go.
It's erupting.
You don't want to take that any further. That is ready. And a sign of a good fish pie
Beautiful.
is when it leaks all around the side. Right, let's get in. Let's not mess around.
Oh.
See how the bechamel's gone a bit wetter, but it's all cooked in there. Get all that, that's just cooked.
Now, masterpiece.
That's home in a bowl, isn't it?
Oh, it smells like the sea, too.
I know,
It's got
it's-
that lovely sort of briny aroma.
Salmon
Beautiful.
is cooked, if I may say so myself. Perfect.
The peas pop. The fish is chunky.
cheesy.
Mash is
Cheesy
creamy.
goodness.
It's cheesy goodness. And the lemon and dill just give it that lift, like it's comfort food, but it's elegant comfort food.
I can't talk.
Oh, God.
I've got
Having a
tears in
moment.
my eyes, yeah.
If you've grown up in a world of curry and spices, there's nothing that tugs at your heart like a fish curry. Sri Lanka is one of the world's great fishing nations, and fish, prawn and crabs are enjoyed every day. Nigathan Citrasagaram knows the seafaring world well. Like his father and grandfather, he was a fisherman on the east coast of the island nation until civil war saw him leave and eventually arrive in Australia as a refugee. His wife and young son, as well as his mother, still back in Sri Lanka. To pass the time in the detention centre, he started to learn to cook, a skill that has changed his life, creating regular dinners at Ceres, a community centre in Melbourne that hosts special Tamil feasts.
I know how to cook crab when I young, but I didn't cook because we don't allow it in the kitchen, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So only in Australia have
only
you come into the
Australia, yeah.
kitchen.
Mostly Sri Lankan people use coconut every curry.
No, what? Tin.
No, I never seen a tin in Sri Lanka.
Really?
Because they have plenty coconut everywhere, every line, every shop, every market, everything. Lot coconut. So when they're cooking curry, put some oil, we're waiting for hot oil. So we add mustard seed first. Yeah.
Always a good bit of theatre popping in the hot oil.
Yeah, and cumin.
Cumin seeds.
Yeah, and fennel.
Ah, lovely
Yeah,
fennel seeds.
and some garlic.
Oh, lovely.
Some cardamom and some onion.
Red sliced onion.
Yeah. We already chopped some banda leaf.
Pandan leaves.
Yeah. And curry leaves, fresh curry leaves, and half of cinnamon stick.
Yes.
This is fine. So they come brown, golden brown. This is curry powder
Yeah.
and also cumin powder and some turmeric powder. We're cooking. We add some salt, coconut milk. So now is a crab masala ready.
So this base is called a crab
This is
masala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crab masala ready. So we now we add the cleaning crab, whole crab.
Whole crab,
Yeah.
cleaned.
Yeah, cleaned. Leave it to cook crab and masala together. So I'll close the lid. So now I'm going to make tamarind. So water. Crab like tamarind.
Yeah. Because it's got a little sweetness
Yeah,
in it as well.
little bit sweetness and sour, and good combination together.
Yes. Ooh,
This crab is cooking very well.
yum.
We add now tamarind sauce. So we add some cumin powder also extra
Why do you put it in at the
for
end?
flavor.
The
For
last
flavor.
little bit.
Yeah, flavor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one soy and tamarind sauce.
So that gives you a nice salty.
Yeah, balance everything. Spices and salty. Yeah, the crab on the rice.
Oh, pure flavour. That looks absolutely magnificent.
When you eat crab curry, beer and spicy crab, the best.
The best. That's the go.
You break 2 pieces.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Thank you
cheers.
very much. Oh my.
Awesome.
It
It's the
is
best.
awesome.
Yeah. So
It's
real
spicy,
yeah,
and you still got that
tender,
beautiful
yeah,
sweetness of the crab.
So yummy. Yeah.
Oh, and it is a
Good,
Sri Lankan beer.
Yeah.
Comfort food comes in so many forms in Vietnamese cuisine. From the fragrant beef broth pho to the much-loved baguette with benefits banh mi. And bang xiao, a rich crepe made from rice flour, coconut cream and turmeric, filled with pork, prawns and bean sprouts. Chef Carol Macon was born in the lush south of Vietnam and spent many years cooking in Paris, introducing the delicious dishes of her homeland. She and her husband Martin now own and run Chow Bar in Sydney, where bang xiao is one of their signature dishes.
Okay, so now here we go. Rice flour, turmeric powder. I put the chicken powder.
Chicken powder.
Chicken
so that's
powder.
like
they
a
do-
stock powder.
Stock powder. Little bit, 1 teaspoon about the salt. You mix them first. Here you go. And now you go to the coconut cream.
Oh, nice and thick.
Yes. I try to put the cold water. Here you go. Must be go the cold water, huh? Not hot, huh? So now you can mix them. The first, they're not thick at all because
Yeah, it's
they-
quite runny, isn't it?
Yes, it's very runny. So I like to leave my mixture overnight. They become like this, with a strong color.
Okay.
I on the stove first. Here you go.
So it's quite a high heat?
Very high heat. Don't burn by yourself. Pour the oil in, just little one, and you have to turn around.
Yeah, that's quite a small amount of oil.
Yes, not too much. The onion. Here you go. I put it in carefully. Pork the belly, but I choose the pork
belly?
not too fat.
And you've poached it?
We push it, half hour, push it. So, here you go.
Ah.
You hear the bánh xèo? You hear the sound? And you can hear, you can see.
That's the sound
yeah,
of bánh
that's the
xèo.
sound. Because when you hear the sound xèo, That's bánh xèo.
Ah, because it
And-
means sizzling.
Yes,
Pancake.
pancake. So now we can filling. I fill in bean sprout, spring onion, make them nice smell.
Cooked prawn, and
The
you
cooked prawn,
slice them in
I
half.
slice in half. Plain, you have to get down the heat, and you cook them roughly about 5 minutes to leave them cook evenly.
So 5 minutes.
They become a little bit golden crispy already. Here you are, you see?
Ah, right.
The bánh xèo now is ready.
So that's the moment of truth.
Here you go, that bánh xèo.
Oh,
Here you are. We have to check
lovely.
quickly, if not they burn. A lively one. Here you go.
Bang
lovely.
xiao is served with nyuk cham, a dipping sauce made with white sugar, vinegar and hot water. Stirred until the sugar dissolves and fish sauce added. It's spooned into individual bowls and a little fresh chilli and garlic mixed through. Show me how you eat bang xiao.
How to get bánh xèo? You have to take the lettuce, herb, just crush them like this. Now easy. Wrap them, dip it in.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh. You see?
It's crispy. You get a little bit of the pork, the prawn. Beautiful herbs.
You need the herb to go with that.
That is a taste sensation.
Thank you very much, Mia.
Thank you. Fish and chips are a beloved combination right around the world. Concentrated in England in the early 1800s as a street food. Fish fried in batter was sold by Eastern European immigrants and chips were sold by the Irish. When they were eventually sold together, they became one of the national dishes of England, Scotland and Ireland. A range of fish, ray and skate were used to make fried fish, and the best chips deemed to be twice cooked to make them crispy. The same combination travelling to the four corners of the earth. Fish fried without batter is also popular. In Lebanon, fried fish is often served with golden fried bread. Aurora, you'd always have your garfish fried, never grilled.
No, it's not. Does it taste nice? Always fried. You coat it in flour and then you fry it. It's so yum.
I'm sure.
Yum!
Talented home cook Aurora Sharabati loves to source the freshest fish in season.
No, this is skinny. No,
Too skinny, so you want them, that's nice and fat.
that is gorgeous. Yeah, but my mother, uncles, they were fishermen, and every day we used to make a big bowl of tabbouleh, my mum and her aunties, and then fry the garfish, and then sit at the big table outside in the garden and eat it.
So, a light
to be-
taste olive oil.
Yeah. Okay, so what we do, we tip it in flour like that, and then you go like that.
Covering it all in flour, except for
Yeah.
its tiny little tail.
Yeah. Okay, we put it in.
And that's just plain flour, nothing else?
No. It's nice fish. Okay, that's it. We are in business. When it starts to get a bit brown, and I turn them around to do it the other side. Okay?
Oh, wow, that smells so delicious. Perfectly golden brown.
Look how good they are.
They are beautiful. That's a fine, fine fish, Aurora.
Yeah. No, I think it's perfect.
So, Aurora, this lovely oil with the fish flavour in it you use for something else, don't you?
Yeah, I fried the bread with it in the oil, the fish oil, and then you eat the fish in the bread and the tabbouleh.
Oh, yum.
Yum, all right.
Fantastic. So this makes the most delicious chips.
Oh, yes.
How ingenious.
Look, that is the perfect colour.
Ah.
And it tastes so nice and crunchy.
Tell me how you put this together.
You get one of these, and then you take the head off. Okay,
Ah.
you see, you take that out.
Oh, so you just have the beautiful cooked fish.
Yeah. Okay. Hold
Thank
that.
you.
And then you bite on this, and then you have some tabbouleh. Cheers.
Cheers, Lebanese fish and chips. Oh. That is great. Crunchy, beautiful fish. And then you have tabbouleh. Yum. Delicious. Cod is said to be the fish that launched 1,000 ships. The abundance of cod in the cold North Atlantic and the way it was able to be preserved with salt changed the map of the world, as explorers were able to travel with the stores they needed. Salted dried cod is especially adored in Portugal, with over 1,000 recipes for its use. And then
Sam comes up with the goods.
A grade.
A grade, yeah.
In Australia, it's available in specialised delicatessens. Portuguese-born chef Jose Silva chooses the top grade.
See through there. Like at the moment, it doesn't look like much. It looks a bit dry and confronting, but once you rehydrate it, it's like nice and thick and plump. And then you can do so much with it. Like you can have it baked, fried, you can make croquettes out of it.
Jose's restaurant Bibo Wine Bar features many Portuguese-inspired dishes, executed with the fine technique he's honed after many years working in the acclaimed Guillaume at Bennelong as head chef. Every recipe using bacalhau needs to start 2 days before.
You need to prepare ahead. Because it's so salty and dense, what you do is you cut it, soak it for 48 hours, changing the water 3 times.
And then you get beautiful plump white fish.
Plump white fish.
Oh, gee, it plumps beautifully, doesn't it?
There's quite a bit of bones here, so it's like you've got to like kind of fillet it, but the bones are quite big, so quite easy to find. Remove the skin as well. And now you just shred it.
Ah.
You don't want to shred it too much because you want to have a bit of texture. The reason why it does that is because it's been salted. You wouldn't be able to do this with fresh fish. That's pretty much the bacalhau, the shredded bacalhau. We use quite a bit of olive oil. So in there, we're gonna chuck in onions and just a nice clove of garlic. And just sweat them down to translucent. You don't want to give too much colour. And also a bay leaf.
It's not Portuguese cooking without bay leaves.
Without bay leaves, yeah. By doing this, the onions are turning like really sweet. I always like to add a little bit of salt to the onions just to bring out the onion flavour even more.
Even though the fish is quite salty?
Salty, yeah. It's just a small pinch. And we have our onions are ready.
Oh, they look so
See,
sweet.
this is when you add your bacalhau and just, you know, saute that. It doesn't take long to cook because it's so finely shredded. And you don't want to overcook it either. It will dry up too much.
That looks perfect. So it really only needs a few minutes.
A few minutes, yeah. It's just pretty much done. So you peel the potatoes, just for the chips. You just thinly slice on the mandolin, just wash your hand.
Oh, beautiful.
And with a sharp knife, matchstick potatoes. Now we just wash the starch off it.
There'd be almost no cooking time in something that fine.
Yeah, it doesn't take that long, like a minute. So now I'll fry the chips. So you want it to be about 200 degrees.
So you've got to be careful putting them in, do you?
Yeah, you got to be careful it doesn't overflow, erupt. Pretty much there.
Lovely.
Add the chips. A bit of a fold. And now off the heat. And we'll just grab our egg. So you want to break up the egg. The egg's just last minute because you don't want to cook the egg. It's like almost like a cream, like a custard. You don't want to scramble the egg at all. It's pretty much done.
So that's it?
That's it. Just a bit of fresh parsley.
That looks just divine.
And a bit of white pepper. Quite a bit. I like to put quite a bit. So we just black olives. And yeah, a little bit of olive oil on top like that. It's bacalhau à brás.
Oh my God. The onions are lovely and sweet, and you've got that lovely salty fish.
Yeah.
It's that comfort food moment where you just go, oh.
Yeah, exactly right.
A fish is a star.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
On our next safari, the magnificence of festive fish from China, Brazil and Lebanon.
Go for it.